Baro has returned. He can be found, of course, on the Orcus Relay, which is on Pluto on all platforms. So let's jump in and hope he actually appears before we get there, because he's, yeah, a little bit early on that one. So there he is, Baro Very early, actually. There is the pyra sugatra, fire melee dangly off the back there. Ooh. Oh, okay, it's a... You can't see what that actually looks like. Javi evolving scrawling. I have no idea where this is supposed to go, but it says evolving, so interested on that one to a point where I'm going to do this, and we'll come back to it in a moment, mainly because it says evolving. And I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. You cannot interact with it, but at least we can kind of have a better look at it here. Because once placed, yeah, you can't really do much with it. And yes, I made it as big as it would go. There's probably reasoning behind this. But as far as I can tell, it doesn't really do much, because you can't even interact with it. So, take that with a grain of salt. There is primed expel corpus, primed expel grineer, primed continuity. That is kind of a must for all Warframes. Thank you. The Paris Abra skin will go onto the Paris Prime. Sadly, it's not just a bow skin. There is the Prova Vandal. This used to be mastery fodder. It is now a little bit better, but it could still be that little bit better again. The Katia Tribute Glyph, Kubrow, Katia armor. Still don't like this one. It looks a little cruel having that round the neck, because that looks tight. Really, really tight, and not the good kind. Zephyr's immortal skin. Do love this. They need more immortal skins. They kind of said they were going to bring more in, then didn't. There is the prisma obex. This is a must for any kind of sparring based weapon, because it's kind of the best simply because it has the higher attack speed, and it doesn't look the best. It doesn't do the best amount of damage, but it kind of has a really high DPS because it has a really high attack speed. There is the EOS Prime armor set. Luckily they haven't brought it individually. The Axi V8 relic for Volt Prime, the Ordinata Prime, and the single Lex. Not the dual Lex. It just has the blueprint for it. It's mainly for the Ordinata and Volt. Some of, not all of. There is the Gorgon towsun skin. Love that. Primed Animal Instinct, Loot Radar and Enemy Radar for your companion. Also want to say that's kind of a must. But they do have inert Enemy Radar these days. So still torn. The Zag luxxum ornament, landing craft decoration. The empyrean vignette. This goes into your personal quarters in your orbiter. And doesn't look too bad. I'll just give it that one. The cult sandana. I'm still torn on that. It doesn't look too bad. The reshantur. There's so many better sandanas than this. If it was a little bit longer, or maybe if that bell actually made a noise. Reshantur Child's Tablet. As far as I can tell, this doesn't actually do anything if you place it in your landing craft. It's just a landing craft decoration. The Scoria Diadem. It's a crystal for your forehead. The Katia Solstice Sandana. Yep, these things are back. The Cookie Kavat Glyph. The Cookie Kubrow Glyph. It amazes me every year that I still haven't picked these up. Oh well. The Winter Crest Sandana. The Sands of Inaros blueprint. The Fear Path Ephemera. Yep, you know where this is going. If you come and see him with Inaros Prime equipped and go all the way to the bottom, the Baro Void Signaler's there. You can only pick up one every time he turns up. It's worth getting to at least 10, even if you're not planning on using them just yet, because you can get the Elixis armor set from doing that mission. It's a defense mission, defending Baro, and it's actually more fun than it sounds, and they are also tradable. We will of course be around for 2 days, so if you want to get in here and pick up any of this up, you have until Sunday to do so. Don't leave it till the last minute, but if you can't, of course, there is no need to panic. Everything he brings will cycle back through, so we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.